Hello, and welcome to day 71 of the Balance Challenge. I know I've had to take a few more days off. Kind of a weird thing happened. I developed corns on my feet, and they swole up real bad. Got kind of painful to walk. Had to take a bunch of Advil to sleep through the night, and rada. Hacked them out and sanded them off, and I think they're pretty good now. Probably a couple of factors that went into getting the corns, and I think it was mostly the squat challenge because I got them right where the pressure was sitting with the heel lifts, and I also think the little Vibram's ultra thin soles probably didn't help me out with that very much either. So I'm switching back to my little more cushioned barefoot shoes, and hopefully I'm on the mend and we'll be getting going again. Let's start out with the challenge. All right, here we go. And balance one, ready. and switching sides. You can definitely feel that I haven't done this in a little while. I've had to stay off my feet as much as possible. Okay, that felt pretty good. Not a lot different than where I left off, which is good. I mean, can definitely feel that I didn't do it for 5 days there, but yeah, It's not like I'm back to square one by any means. It's more like I'm back to, I don't know, day 67 or something instead of 71. Yeah. And now on to the doubles. And after the doubles, we're going to add in our new exercise here. That looks pretty good. Now, I know I definitely prefer doing these doubles in my 5-finger shoes. I was sliding around a little less in them. But I think just in case that was contributing to the corns, I am back to these ones for a little bit. Let's see how it goes. Still been soaking and sanding and cutting out giant calluses and whatnot from my feet, so still not completely back, but I think good enough to get doing this again. All right, here we go. And one thing I did manage to keep up was my core workout. I don't have to be on my feet for that. That's still going really well. Ooh. My feet are definitely sliding around more in this one. Side to side. Oh, hold on. Okay. Yay. Whew. Yeah, that definitely felt like a workout again. It's definitely different in these shoes. Like there's more play, more kind of just slide in the shoes and the shoes sliding on the boards themselves, which sort of wears out the feet a little differently. It tires them out more. There's more engagement that has to kind of go on and stabilization. So, you know, it seems to work. But yeah, I still definitely prefer the other ones, but I'm going to keep going with these just because I don't want any more corns and I want these to fully heal. Next up, we need to add in our new exercise on this. And that is going to be golden pheasant stands on one leg, or a variation thereof, whatever you like. It is a one-legged Tai Chi stance. We have been doing that for the white crane and working with the Weeble boards. This one here, no Weeble boards needed. This is just standing on one leg, but golden pheasant, the knee is raised. And I've learned a couple of different versions of this one, the very Yang style one, and one from the other form that I learned in China. And that's the one that I am going to be doing. I'm standing on my weakest leg. I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute. And this simply begins holding a ball, raising up the knee, hands switch places, toes come up, and you hold this for 1 minute. Or I hold this for 1 minute anyways. And there, like I say, there's several different versions of golden pheasant. Two that I've learned, others that I have just seen. And I have a strong suspicion this one is probably one of those, OG Tai Chi movements. Just shows up in too many forms for it to not be, like across different styles. Reportedly, Yang Chun Fu, grandson of Yang Luchan. Oh, here we go. And I'm going to show you from the side view on the other one. When he was trying to level up his Tai Chi and become a great master, he chose to hold two particular postures for an extended period of time. One was this one, golden pheasant stands on one leg, and the other was single whip. Really helps to have a focal point for your eyes. Lock onto those. Don't get yourself distracted talking to cameras. Relax your breathing. Be tall through the top of the head. Lift that knee up and your toes. But other than that, and his fingertips, other than that, everything else is hanging down. So there we go. 2 minutes. Golden pheasant stands on one leg. And after doing the other balance stuff, that is not terribly difficult. So I don't know. We're going to see how it goes for 10 days on that. I might extend some time out on it. Try and do my own little Yang Chen Fu type training with it. As always, thanks for keeping me honest. Sorry it's been so long, but I think we're back at it now. Day 71 down. See you tomorrow for day 72. Cheers.